You know SSDs aren't cheap, so it makes sense to take care of the one already inside your PC. In this video, I'll show you a simple 2P strategy. Prevent and preserve to reduce unnecessary SSD wear and help your drive stay fast and healthy for longer. Before we touch any settings, here's what actually wears an SSD down. SSDs have no moving parts, but the NAND flash cells inside them can only handle a limited number of program and erase cycles. So the main things we care about are unnecessary writes, excessive heat, and sudden power loss during active writes. So let's start with P1, prevent damage. First, control your SSD temperature. Fast NVMe drives can get surprisingly hot under sustained load. If your motherboard has an M2 heatsink, make sure the thermal pad is making proper contact. If not, a basic NVMe heatsink and decent airflow can help. And don't chase one perfect temperature number, check the safe operating range for your exact SSD model because every SSD have different safe temperature numbers. Next, protect the drive from sudden power loss. If the PC loses power while the SSD is writing data, that write can be interrupted and the file system can become corrupted. Avoid forcing the PC off unless it's completely frozen. If power cuts are common where you live like mine, a UPS is a useful upgrade because it gives the system time to shut down cleanly. A UPS provides temporary battery backup when electricity suddenly goes out. It keeps your computer running long enough to save your work and shut it down safely, helping prevent data loss and system damage. Because, bro, these days SSD is so expensive you need to sell your kidney for a new one. So, yeah, now let's move to P2, preserve performance. First, avoid keeping the SSD completely full. SSD controllers need free blocks for wear leveling and background management. When the drive is almost full, it has less room to work efficiently and it's make the SSD slower. If your SSD software supports over-provisioning, you can reserve some space for the controller. Otherwise, just try to keep around 20 to 25% free when possible. You don't need to obsess over the exact number, just avoid keeping the drive at 95 or 100% all the time. Next, check the actual condition of the drive. For this, I'm using Ease Us Partition Master. The latest version includes Smart Diagnostics, which can run 13 different checks in one place, and this is one of the best tools to take care of your expensive SSD. So, you can download the Ease Us Partition Master from the link, the video description. Now open the tool. Once the tool opened, right in the Partition Master tab, you will see a new icon which is Smart Diagnose. So click on this plus icon. And the best thing, it will automatically scan your PC, and once the scan finishes, it gives you a clear past or issue result, so you can quickly see what needs attention. And for SSD maintenance, I'd focus on 3 results. First is disk health, which helps flag possible drive health problems. Second is 4K alignment. Proper alignment helps the SSD read and write data efficiently without touching more storage blocks than necessary. And third is the space check, which can warn you if your system partition or drive is getting too full. 13 diagnostics passed. If the tool finds an issue, you can open the detailed result and jump to the related solution instead of digging through different utilities manually. You don't need to watch these every day. The point is to catch a real problem early. Also, keep your SSD firmware and motherboard BIOS current when there's a relevant update from the manufacturer. Firmware updates can fix stability, compatibility, or power management issues. Just use official downloads and never interrupt power during a firmware update. Next, make sure trim is working. Trim tells the SSD which deleted blocks are no longer needed, so the controller can manage future writes more efficiently. This helps maintain consistent write speeds, reduces unnecessary work, and keeps the SSD performing smoothly over time. Windows normally handles this automatically, so you don't need aggressive SSD optimization tools running every day. And finally, avoid excessive secure deletion. Multipass wiping creates a lot of unnecessary writes on an SSD. If you ever need to wipe the drive before selling it, use the manufacturer's secure erase or sanitize method instead. So that's a 2P strategy. Prevent damage from heat and power loss, then preserve performance with free space, health checks, trim, firmware maintenance, and fewer unnecessary writes. You don't need dozens of random SSD tweaks, just focus on the things that actually matter. If this helped, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.